Crow is being cryptic. Why didn't he just tell us what exactly happened at the reconstruction headquarters?
I don't know. Mr. Crow is a committed and decisive leader who usually clarifies things. But this time, Endman, we should head over, just in case.
Ah, you're here.
Mr. Crow, your message said you had a problem, but you seem to be...
Seem to be a little too relaxed, right? I asked my apprentice to send that message. He probably exaggerated the matter a little. We did run into a few issues, and I thought they could handle the problems on their own. But...
They? You're talking about...
Dean and Clavel. We couldn't get in touch with them for an entire day.
What?
I don't care what they're doing. What I care about is work being affected at the HQ. I did give them the geological probe construction project, but that doesn't mean I want them to keep asking you for assistance. Someone must carry the torch of the UWST. The disaster scientist, Miss Ardelia. She has already provided plenty of help. But current progress of the probe is worrying, and the two lads went missing. I have no choice but to request your support.
They may be in danger. Aren't you worried about that?
I got too many things to worry about. Dean and Clavel should stop treating themselves as apprentices. They must learn to be responsible for their own actions.
I understand. Endman, let's head over there and see if we can find any clues. Oh.
Phew.
All variables within estimate.
What? Get crushed! Here's our chance! Crystallize! Engage! Get crushed! What?
Oh, it's you! I was so scared. I thought I was gonna die here.
You distracted the Angloid long enough on your own. You should count yourself super lucky.
That's true. Well, thank you for saving my life. Once again.
Dean told us you were here. He's worried about you.
What by Telos were you doing? Do you know how dangerous the Angeloi are? If you want to distract them, I should be the one doing it. Do you know self-defense? Do you even know how to dodge incoming attacks? I should never have brought you along. You're better off staying at the HQ and copying numbers off the dials.
What nonsense are you talking about? If I hadn't come along, those Angeloi would have killed you. I came along because I feared you'd mess things up. And guess what? You almost did, my blight-brained genius. I kept telling you to consider the possible risks and get prepped for them, but you never listened.
That's enough for now, boys. You're just both worried about each other. Let's call it quits and shake hands, okay?
Well, the dude usually avoids dangerous stuff. But this time he went crazy and almost got himself killed. I don't know if he's gonna do that again.
As long as they force me to team up with the least reliable partner in history, you can bet it's gonna happen again.
Everyone's here. No one's hurt, I hope. Ardelia? I'm surprised you came. I heard that you were looking for our 2 project leads, so I got a little worried they might run into trouble in the wilderness. I'm so glad you're here to help out.
So the main problem this time was...
I need you 2 to promise me no more running into dangerous trouble, okay?
Alright.
Okay.
Good. Since everyone's safe, I don't think we have other problems to worry about. Let's head back right away. Mr. Crow hasn't seen you around for the entire day. Oh, he's so angry. His beard is literally quivering with fury.
Yeah. Better head back right now. We'll talk later.
You're right.
Mr. Crow always worries about these 2. They'll start arguing over the smallest things.
Really? I thought Mr. Crow had already grown used to their endless bickering.
That's not true. They're Mr. Crow's top apprentices. The old man is secretly working hard to give them the training they need. I'm just glad that nobody's hurt. Anyway, it's getting late. We should be heading back as well.
The Landbreakers usually keep to the wildlands, along the fringes of...
Wait. I thought this energy supply plant failed and couldn't work.
What's going on? What are you looking at?
The large geological probe is an energy guzzler. The energy supply plan we originally designed couldn't get the thing working properly.
That's why we took the risks and headed outside to salvage the new energy supply units. But how? The probe is actually working properly.
Well, it seems like our approach was actually correct. Or maybe you did something. What variable did you tweak?
I didn't tweak anything. I thought it started working because you swapped out a core component.
Let's just ignore that for now. Work has piled up in our absence. Now that the probe is finally running, we should start our jobs.
Not so fast. I gotta run a stability test.
So, what really happened?
Since it seems we've solved the energy issue, we can initiate the next phase of the geological probe construction project.
You gave everything to ensure the survival of life. With all retreat cut off, you placed your hope in the Zeroth Directive. Go forth and touch it. You have one last chance. Reclaim the history that was yours. Remember your calling. This is the only gift you left for yourself. There were 128,793 Terrans on Talos II at your birth. A single gate bridged two worlds. We crossed the vast cosmos and arrived at this foreign home. However, all our dreams and plans fell into ruin at that same gate. Behind us, the broken bridge crumbled. Every famine and mass casualty risked dooming our civilization. The First Angloid War saw this world spawn countless war machines, steeped in malice. You led the fledgling alliance and banished the threat into the ether side. Pioneering bases lost, Originium and you ravaged. Victory's toll was heavy. Then the Humiliation War reignited fratricide, nearly pushing Terrans to the edge of full-scale civil war. The seed you sowed bloomed in time. At the cliff's edge, people paused and pledged the Band Accord. Decades later, we ushered in an age of prosperity. Cities rose in the south. The civilization band grew rapidly. Time and time again, you rose from your slumber to guide civilization, leading us away from the broken bridge. However, as the enemy licked its wounds, we scrounged for resources and survival, neglecting our original vision. And the Originium's wounds never truly healed. The decay spread. With every slumber, you lost more. In year 139, as the exiles returned, the Second Angloid War stood at our doorstep. We were forced to initiate an ill-prepared expedition. Your sacrifice exceeded the worst thresholds. The Originium is still collapsing. We never truly left that broken bridge. Execute the Zeroth Directive. Deploy the PAC. Revive the pulse of life. Treasure your very last chance.
It's got nothing to do with the sarcophagus. The damage dealt to the Originium is metaphysical in nature. The Endman's health will only get worse with every awakening.
But the memory loss means we're running out of time.
Then you should have faith in the Endman. The repairs can only be performed by the Endman. Our mission is to create favorable conditions.
But our Endman's lost all memory. We can't force a drowning person to learn to swim. It makes no sense.
Now, we didn't come up with the automated industry complex to make bottles and jars. Remember the assimilated universe? If the Protocol Originium can find... Yo! Just woke up? We were talking about you just now. That means you're doing fine. Letting Perlica hang around with you seems pretty helpful for your recovery.
M3, I believe this is the Endman's first meeting with you. And Endman, you might not remember this, but M3 was right next to me during your awakening.
Yes, I was. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm M3. As for who I am, I'm your friend. That should suffice.
M3 is also one of the executors of the Zeroth Directive. She specifically made this trip back to Dijon in order to verify your status, Endman.
I'm also here to feed you additional intel about that special request from HAS. Perlica, the source of trouble is the Wuling Very Large Rift. It's the largest ether rift of the Civilization Band. Unfortunately, we picked up traces of ether energy activities at that place. Traces that are completely identical with the signal samples of Valley 4. Neferith, I bet. She's not even trying to hide her next objective. I think she's doing this on purpose to taunt us. Every Enfielder is working hard to solve this issue, so I'm not too worried about it. What makes me really concerned is you, Endman. If something within the ether side is still struggling to return to this planet, the Neferith is just a small timer meant to divert our attention. Our enemies are closely tied to the ether. The Protocol Automation Core will be a thorn in their eyes, but they won't slow down just to cater your memory loss. Good. You're still your old self. I knew Perlica worried too much. I really want to be a part of your Wuling trip. But we got bigger problems at other places. Go and deal with Neferith. I believe we will meet again soon.
Endman? M3 is one of our elite operators. She is responsible for carrying out combat missions of the highest secrecy and utmost danger. Many factions and their stragglers have not given up their dreams of our destruction. M3 has removed many obstacles, both overt and covert, for Endfield. Her actions gave us the chance to complete our preparations for the Protocol Automation Core. Wuling City is a key center of science and research of the Hongshan Academy of Sciences. The HAS is a longtime partner of Endfield. It's also why Chen got involved with Endfield in the first place. In addition to monitoring the Very Large Rift, Wuling City also built plenty of living amenities in the region. The city is a home they rebuilt atop a disaster site. It is an inspiring symbol for the people of Hongshan. Wuling is also pursuing a special research project on something called Shiranite. Their aim is to overcome Etherside disasters. Endfield already has plans to deploy an automation core in Wuling City and set up our AIC factory over there. This operation happens to work in favor of our plans. That's right. And Chen is quite familiar with Wuling City. We can count on her help for this operation. Since we're unsure of how many cards Neferith has in her hands, we should be as fully prepared as possible. Once you believe everything is set, we shall depart for our mission from Dijon.
Endman, I've made some progress. We completed our high confidentiality level handshake with HAS. Landing protocol is in the works. Supervisor Perlica will be waiting for you aboard Dijon.
Endman, we just received a situation update. The Intel office sent an update on the Bone Crushers. They are moving towards Wuling. There is no doubt that Neferith is involved. Ether depth readings are changing throughout the entire world. Reports from other sites do not look very optimistic. M3 said that powerful individuals or minds are behind these incidents. She must focus on activities in the north. But this also means we're short on people.
Come on, there's us, right?
Enman, Supervisor Perlica, your landing protocol is ready to go. We've established the drop point inside Wuling City. You may set off anytime.
Understood. Well done, Fiona.
This is the first time I'm heading back to Wuling since I signed up with Enfield. Enman, I won't allow the Valley 4 incident to happen again in Wuling.
Indeed. Additionally, our partnership with the Wuling leadership is crucial to our cause. The liaison of our operation is the current leader of Wuling, Zhuang Fengyi, one of the Tianxia of Great Yen. I will be syncing additional details to your terminals. Wuling Very Large Rift is the largest known rift in the Civilization Band. Wuling City is right above this rift. Its main task is to monitor the rift for abnormal activities. Though Wuling and its outskirts are regularly subject to blight tides, they achieved great results across every metric in their annual household data reports. This is made possible with Wuling's key scientific endeavor, Project Shiranite.
Then why didn't they promote Shiranite in the band? That would really help us control the blight.
Yes, this is one of the motivations behind our joint AIC factory undertaking with HAS. Hopefully, this operation brings our partnership back on track. Endman, we'll set off once you're ready.
Just a routine inspection. Just a routine inspection. Don't break down on me.
I only stayed at Wuling for a year or so, but it's the prettiest city I've ever seen. I can't stand the thought of this peachy sanctuary getting attacked. Enman, we gotta hurry. It's a form of blight. Wuling is built next to lakes and rivers, so the local blight tends to be associated with water, and will look a little different from the blight we see in Valley 4. And since Wuling is close to rivers, the regular tides also intensify blight activity in the city. But it's no big deal to the locals. They're used to it. I saw her from afar a couple of times when I was assigned to Wuling for my training. The only thing I know about her is that she's the youngest viceroy in charge of an HAS developmental district. As for other things, they're mostly gossip and hearsay. People say she never sleeps. If she gets angry, the skies will darken with booming thunderclouds. Some even claim that she's a secret chief leading the Qianxi Bureau of Great Yan. Her students really worship her. That's why the stories keep getting crazier. I was only there for around a year. I've actually been an Enfielder for longer than that. And it was a while ago. There's really nothing much to say. Let's not dally then. Time to move out.
I thought you were investigating. What do you mean there's a lack of evidence?
We'll smash any breakers who dare try us. What if it's traitors in the UW? I don't know what I'll do.
Listen, everyone. Professor Crow asked Enfield to support this investigation to help us reveal the truth. We managed to detain 3 suspects with the Endmen's help. We have secured some evidence, but not enough to condemn anyone yet. We have to follow UWST procedures carefully.
Those people, they got involved with outsiders and sold off our supplies to fill their purses. They betrayed the United Workers.
I understand. We all want the traitors to be severely punished. But cursory trials and vigilantism are not justice. Our departed crewmates will not find rest in that.
Keep your philosophies to yourself. None of my people departed in peace. When they attacked us, not a single member of my team abandoned their post. Remember Mark? He just got engaged 3 months ago. His fiancée is still waiting at Triglava, hoping for news about him. But I just couldn't... Yuri, Ivan, Anna, everyone I ever led. I must secure justice for their souls.
That's right! Death to the traitors! Don't you dare let them get away with it! They must face justice!
You're the ones!
Shauna, calm down.
Enman, I must avenge them! I took an oath! You believe in me? But I don't know who to believe in anymore. If that's what you say, I trust you. The truth and vengeance. Those are the only things I want.
Communication support is working around the clock to decrypt the call contents. But things aren't going smoothly for them.
Okay. We'll take a look at what they're doing.
Can we truly appreciate every breath and pulse of life? And this is what Endfield is fighting for.
We got the device, Endman. Our crewmates will attend to synchronized restoration of the call contents.
Everyone, be cautious. That enemy looks very dangerous. Engaging. Stay safe, team.
Don't mind me. I'll keep up with your tempo.
Take him out! Forward! Ready to strike! Watching your
Verify and report personal status, team.
Georgie, I thought you'd washed your hands of this after that last deal.
I'm a little short again.
Your voice quakes when you lie. This is no exception. I have a feeling you brought company.
What? No, I didn't.
Come out now, my tunneling nidworm!
Listed on it basically matched the supplies Georgie lost.
So, he wasn't lying. He did sell these supplies to the go-between.
I tell us, even my tunneling nidworm is no match for you.
Are you the only buyer of Georgie's supplies?
I thought you seized the manifest. It's got everything about my incoming shipments.
I don't have time nor patience for a nice convo woman. Tell me what you know, or this piece of iron won't go easy on you.
Hold on. Calm down. You want to know who the Landbreakers liaison is, right? It's Archum, someone in your trucking crew. His brother joined the Bone Crushers several years ago.
What?
Calm down, Shauna. We need better evidence.
I got a picture of Archum meeting his brother here. Archum is the most senior trucker in Valley 4. He's literally the walking map of your trucking crew. I had to do plenty of homework to get in touch with him for my business. I finally snapped a photo of him talking with the LBs. One of those pipe faces called him brother. Now, there's no need to doubt the authenticity of this photo. I was planning to use it to coerce him into backing my business. A fake photo would never work.
Enough! I'm gonna settle my scores with him. As for you, count yourself lucky I decided to let you live. Sec B will determine your fate.
What are you...
Shut your trap! Take a good look at this. Is this your brother? What did you tell him?
What are you talking about?
Talking about the unexpected, fool. Your own brother turns out to be a breaker. So quit playing dumb. We already have the testimonies and hard evidence.
You're right. I have a younger brother, Florian. He disappeared for several years. But I didn't expect to meet him again under such circumstances. I'll also admit that I met him in private. He's changed into a bloodthirsty extremist who can't stop rambling about that boss of his. I tried to persuade him to leave the Landbreakers. I even said I could help him return to the syndicates. But he refused to listen.
So you admit that you met and talked to him? You're the one who betrayed our intel to them!
No, I didn't leak anything!
Enough! I've tolerated you for too long! You're the only suspect. No one else could have sold UWST intel to the enemy!
Someone! Stop her!
Hold it.
Do it. Florian. He's buried under the transfer station. The place where you found me.
He's already dead?
There were only the two of us when we last met. Florian wanted to smash my knees and hand me over to his boss. He said his breaker friends were suspicious of his loyalty to the clan. They thought he wanted out and planned to return to the UWST with me. So he had to prove himself to the boss. We had a hell of a fight. I remember seizing that blade of his. I just wanted Florian to be back with the crew.
Endman, the Security Bureau agents are here. You've done more than was expected of you, Administrator. I'll submit every piece of evidence and investigation records to the Security Bureau. They will take over this case and find out what really happened. Valley 4 has already lost too much. We cannot afford to let trust become another casualty. After all this time, I'm just thankful that you're here with us.
An experienced hunter can read the winds and use it to predict the weather, or to trap the prey.
You're here, Hinman. You saw through me again. I asked to meet you here for a simple reason. I just wanted to say thank you in person. You kept your cool and trusted in me. Without you, I might have made a terrible mistake, from which there would have been no turning back. still remember that time at the Valley Pass. You showed up in the nick of time. I thought my crewmates and I had already been left behind. But Mark and the others, they weren't so lucky. Sometimes, when I shut my eyes, I see their faces. It feels as though nothing has changed. They are so close, calling me their captain, but when I try to reach out to them... And there's one more thing. I'm leaving the valley. The Security Bureau is hiring. I've submitted my application. I don't care how many years it takes. I'll find that traitor. I'm doing this for one reason only. For my crew, who will never be coming back. When that day comes, you'll be the first to know. Farewell, Administrator.
I wonder how he'd go about this operation.
She was doing fine, and she didn't say anything about the Great Oak. It's all my fault. I thought Granny would be all right. Surgeon Yue even reminded me to pay close attention yesterday. Wait. Matvey and his crew probably removed the temporary barricades. Granny! Oh no! She might have found out. Okay, I'll take you where Granny last visited. Perhaps we'll be able to find some clues. Endman, over here!
Wasn't expecting anything less.
Everyone's giving their all. I've got to step up too.
Stay alert. This hostile...
Go, guys, peeled.
All dangers within estimates.
Take your end! Hey!
while you still can.
Edmund, Alia, we found Granny Jenner.
What? You found her? Well, where is she right now?
The Originium sampling garden. You can head back now.
Endmin, Alia, you're back.
Miss Jenner?
What happened, Alia? It's only been a little while. And you don't recognize Granny Jenner anymore?
No, I mean, yes, I do, but...
Silly girl. I just woke up and suddenly felt like walking around. I hope I didn't scare you.
No, of course not. Oh, Granny Jenner, I'm just so glad you're back. You're finally back with us.
Apologies, Endmin. This old lady probably gave you more than a royal share of trouble. It's quite the embarrassment, if you ask me. Now, I know you won't mind. You probably know there are certain things that eventually catch up with everyone. But I still have hope. Hope that I'll do everything I can and entrust my ongoing duties to responsible hands before that eventuality befalls me. Now that may leave people sad and sorry, but it's at least better than doing nothing at all. Alia, I believe you have that work manual of mine.
Ah, yes, Granny Jenner.
Keep it safe. The manual has growth records of the great Originium oak, as well as lessons and techniques I jotted down after years of cultivating the sapling. You'll find it useful.
But...
You pay great attention to details, and you stick to your responsibilities. It'll set my mind at ease if I can entrust this to you, girl. Endmin, thank you. I actually wanted to say this when we met last time. I was hoping that you would return to Valley 4 again, to the very place where you planted the great oak with your own hands. Back then, the situation forced our hand. We did our best, but we couldn't keep the great Originium oak safe, nor protect the home you gave us. This incident remains the most painful event that countless crewmates and I have endured. For years, I've committed myself to tending these little saplings. My only wish is to see our great oak take root once more in the land, and then reach up for the skies. I hope the great oak will again become our cradle, our hope. And now, I've finally caught a glimpse of a possibility. So if that day does come, can I ask you to visit Valley 4 once again, Endmin? Could you please watch over the new oak, as well as these lands, and see if they've grown and transformed into what you envisioned?
only by walking upon the land.
Granny Jenner. She's left us. Happened this morning. I knew it all along. Granny left with a smile on her face. She said she felt really happy about having gone through so much with the Endmen this time. She had dreamed of that when she was young, but never imagined it would happen in this way. Granny Jenner. She was also grateful to everyone in the camp for helping her remember the good old days. She felt that the butterfowl was better than what she'd had in the past. And Afternoon by the Breaths remained a beautiful song. Finally, she hoped that we would not feel sad about her departure, because she left her most important dream upon these lands and entrusted the Originium sapling, the vessel of her dreams, to me. I won't let her down. So I'll just sit in the sadness for a while. Just a little while.
Edmund, you're here. I tried using the signal receiver to search for the equipment of our 3 missing crewmates. I made plenty of attempts and entered all the identifying codes I could think of. I found nothing. Thank you, Endman. You don't need to comfort me.
Endman, look at this! I see a signal! Wait, why did it disappear?
I saw it too. It was a flash signal, and its location should be somewhere around the mountain path. Possible they're still alive. Somewhere around where the Landbreakers are still active.
Wait, is the most dangerous place actually the safest place?
We should quickly inform Noffman of our finding.
Noffman!
Edmund, I've submitted my resignation. I'm no longer the monitor of this site.
Huh? Why? That's so sudden. Why did you...
All the things I've been through made me realize I'm not cut out for this job. And I almost screwed up everything, more than once. If no one had been around to help me, until the committee names a new site monitor, we'll be relying on Mr. DePan to manage this place in the interim.
Noffman, my boy, you...
It's my decision alone. Anyway, Edmund, there was something important you wanted to say? What? This can't be. I thought... we lost the signals back there. But... it's been such a long time. If they were still alive in Valley 4, why couldn't we find any traces of them?
And they seem to be hiding near the Landbreaker lair. The raiders haven't found them because they are not obvious targets.
I know I lack confidence, as well as actual skills. And it's true that I probably botched up a few jobs. But severing their signals, so they wouldn't slow us down? Ramel, Olga, and Pavel. How could they do that? Who gave them permission to make such a sacrifice? I'm not okay with this. Their actions are irresponsible and go against their personal well-being. In any case, I must take full blame for this. The fault is totally mine, but those three are three fine crewmates. Edmund, please, I need your help. I must find them. Those three blight-brained fools really got us all worked up. Once they come back, I'll monitor them all to hell. I'll get them to copy the UWST Valley 4 emergency manual 1,000 times.
Yeah, that's right. These three damn fools got us all worried for ages. We gotta drag them back and teach them a real lesson. Well, give them toilet duty for a month.
That's right. Let's drag those little brats back home.
Give the orders, Noffman. The crew will find them.
1 activated. Signal receiver power is approaching 75% of threshold.
Roger that! We're all set and ready!
Amplifier Unit 2 activated. Signal receiver power is approaching 80% of threshold.
Prep work is done here! We're ready to go anytime!
Amplifier Unit 3 activated. 82%. Come on.
Roger. Amplifier Unit 4 is good to go.
All amplifiers are online. Good job, people. Edmund, we can now initiate the search. Let's mark out their location.
Verifying switch. Initiating signal trace.
Nothing so far. No relevant signals have been picking up on the control panel.
No need to jump to conclusions. Power of the signal trace is still growing. We're already getting a signal response. Unlock all power limits for all devices. Give me a fully powered signal trace. We're zeroing in on the location. The signal is getting stronger, but we don't have a lock-on yet. Can we still increase the power?
Power output is already approaching the threshold.
Guess we can't fuss over that right now. Set power to max. 3, 2... We did it! We found the signal coordinates! It's the final section of the mountain path leading to the origin load spring.
Ready to strike. Crystallize. Take this. Engage. Here's our chance. Take this. Get crushed. Descend. Ready to strike. Take your end. One step. Engage.
Someone's coming.
Nothman, my boy! We found him!
Nothman, it's actually you.
Rameld. Olga. Pavel.
everyone's here. And alive. How? How could you risk your lives like that? The UW never leaves anyone behind. Do you know how many crewmates felt betrayed by your actions?
Slow down, Nuffman. And take it easy, would you? Olga's injuries haven't fully... We could barely walk, and we'd end up slowing everyone down. You saw all the blight gushing out of nowhere. If you'd taken us with you, no one would have made it out. When we finally decided to stop, we cut our signals and prepared to meet our fate. The blight flood surged towards us, and then it stopped by the cliff. We eventually recovered enough strength to move again, and found this trail that led us here. I guess fate wants us to live.
But how could you just cut the signal like that?
Well, if we hadn't cut our signals when the blight flood was upon us, what would you have done?
We have faith in you, Noffman. You probably would try to take us along no matter the cost. But if the crew had to carry us, everyone would have been overtaken and swallowed by the blight. It would be too cruel and devastating for you. It's a choice that none of us wants you to make. I know you joined the emergency committee during a disaster. It was also your first real trial. You're too kind. The mission from your superiors and those ordering your superiors, and even the emergency committee, it was never about saving everyone. It's about saving as many lives as possible. Oh, by the way, how fares the main crew?
The refuge point is complete. Young Northman got everyone settled in. And he even managed to get in touch with Endfield.
Seems like we made the right choice.
No! You're just bending the facts. Stop treating me like a kid. Look, Pavel, I found you. So I did end up saving everyone. No one has to be sacrificed.
Of course you did. You found us. Thank you, Noffman. I mean it. You're incredible.
Thanks, Captain.
Thank you.
All right, crew. It's time to go home. Mr. Dupin, can you cook something nice for them? Some hot food will help them recover. Once we head back, I'll be exercising my monitor rights. You'll each be copying the emergency manual 1,000 times, by hand.
Warning. This... possible attacks.